Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another video. I am your host, the OT Astartes, and today is another Astarties Analysis. Now, I did a Radio Times review a week ago, and I missed out the kids section, so there was a children's section in the Radio Times. So, this was of the Doctor Who 50th anniversary, and as my birthday is coming up on October the 17th, I thought that I should review schedules from that week from both CBeebes and CBBC. In fact, I might quickly do CITV schedule 2013. Here we go. No, not right. No, I wouldn't. I'm not doing CITV because they don't have. Because the one for the BBC is they have their schedules on the official website, and now as ITV no longer exists, I don't think they'll be uploading theirs anytime soon. So, anywho, let's get on with this. So, let's start off with Monday the 14th, which was my birth week. So first of all, we have Tikkabilla. And then I can't remember the theme song. Tikkabilla, Tikkabilla. Pingu. Me too. I used to love this with Granny Murray. I also remember the hospital song from this. It's so exciting in the hospital. Tell you what, from my hospital experience earlier this year, no, it's not exciting. It's daunting is what it is. And then another Pingu, Charlie and Lola, Bob the Builder before he went on his Weight Watchers diet, Postman Pat SDS Special Delivery Service, Q-Pockle 5, Octonauts, Mike the Knight, Rasta Motion, Scratchy and Zuma, also known as the Easy Crew. I think this was a stage show before it was animation. Everything's rosy. Everything's rosy. Oh, the tweenies. Alpha Blocks. Rah Rah, the Noisy Lion. Magic Hands. Numberjacks. The dreaded Lurgy. Well, that's aged well. What's the big idea? Justin Fletcher. The goat of CBeebes. Tiny Tumble. Let's Play. Mr. Bloom's Nursery. Yeah, I remember this. I Can Cook. Wonder what Katie's doing now. The Lingo Show. I didn't watch this. Mr. Maker. Now, apparently Mr. Maker's still going. And his real name's actually Phil, apparently. Yeah. Oh my, a character called Mr. Maker, whose real name is Phil. Woody and Tig. Zingzillas. Yeah, I remember this. Balamori, yeah, also set in Tobermory. Let's have a look at it. So, oh my, what? Hold on a minute. Did they just do an unforgivable sin and reanimate the thing? I bloody well hope not. Right. Sorry about that, folks. Tilly and Friends. Oh, yeah. Also in Balamori, that was where Miles Jupp had a role in. So the comedian. And also like Miss Hooley, Edie McCready, PC Plum, and PC Plum. Waybaloo. I remember this. Well, the setting was beautiful because I seem to recall they had a green screen. It was set in this garden. I think it was some yoga themed. I can't remember, but I remember really liking it and thinking, and all I could think of when I saw the background, because it had hills and with grass and shit, all I could think of was that scene from the Phantom Menace with the MTTs. Rhyme Rocket, I remember that. Magic Hands again. Numberjacks, basically just a repeat. Get Well Soon with Dr. Ranj Singh. Of course, Dr. Ranj also went on to do Strictly. Yeah, I remember Baby Jake. Didn't watch it though. Yeah, I used to love Kerwiz. This is when I watched it. Yeah, I remember liking this because of how it was all themed around racing. Then Chuggington. Yeah, I remember I love Chuggington. It was a train themed show. I love anything trains. Basically, the Thomas the Tank Engine 3D knockoff before the Thomas the Tank Engine 3D series. Nina and the Neurons. Oh, I used to love this with the thing with the neurons inside your head. I loved how they portrayed all our senses. Ah, Justin Fletcher's children edition of Little Britain. Oh, this was basically where Justin Fletcher dressed up. This was like Little Britain, but for kids. Sarah and Duck, even more Octonauts. Grandpa in my pocket. Now, I've seen the house where they used to have where he used to. Now, most of this was, the locations were based in Suffolk, and I love going there. So, the lighthouse that what's his face is in, the inventor guy. I forgot his name now, but that's Southwold Lighthouse. And the house that Jason Mason lives in is Aldborough, the best fish and chip shop ever. Abney and Teal, The Adventures of Abney and Teal, live in the park on an island. Yeah, Abney and Teal, Way Blue again. In the Night Garden. Yeah, I love this. I love the Ninky Nonk and the Pinky Ponk. Only because they were transport styles. So one of them was based on a Zeppelin, and another one was based on a train. I liked both because, I don't know, it made me think of Star Wars for some reason. And then the next day, we've basically got the same stuff, different day. That's the woman from I Can Cook Katie. God, why don't they repeat any of this stuff anymore? Oh my God, CBeebes bedtime stories. Kimberly Walsh. I also remember Justin's House, but that came on later. Oh my God. Dressed up as Albert Einstein. Friday nights were the best evenings. So, Friday evenings. Let's go to the evenings. So, this is when I was watching it. Gigglebeers, Grandpa in My Pocket. Abney and Teal, Charlie, 64 Zoo Lane, 64, 64, 64 Zoo Lane, 64, 64, 64 Zoo Lane. Da, 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 da. What else did it say? What was and the last, some big, some are very small, and the last one's Georgina, who's incredibly tall. 64, 64, 64 Zoo Lane, 64, 64, 64 Zoo Lane. My God, Maxine Peake telling a bedtime story. They also had Tom Hardy doing a bedtime story as well. Hold on, let's check on the 17th of October because that's my birthday. Yeah, same repeats. I used to hate it when Charlie shouted in this. In Charlie and Lola, this is. What else have we got? I think that's just about it. Oh my God, Simon Pegg. Then we have CBBC. So, Arthur, Dennis the Menace, and Nash. Was this one with Sophie Aldred in? News Round before it went woke. Horrible Histories. The real horrible histories, not this woke shit that we've got. Story of Tracy Beaker. No, I didn't like that because it was a bad influence on me. Winging It. Now, the same guy created this was the same creator of The Next Step, so that was Frank Van Keeken. And if you ask me, the best writer on the show. A Scooby-Doo movie and Where's My Mummy? Barney going to Latin America. Oh, Miss Barney Harwood. Disaster Chefs, Incredible Edibles, Project Parent, Paradise Cafe, Danny's House, Scoop, Am I High? Arthur, It's Shaun the Sheep, Pet Squad, League of Super Evil, Dennis and Nasher again, pardon. What's new, Scooby-Doo? What's new, Scooby-Doo? We're coming after you. We gotta solve that mystery. I see a Scooby-Doo coming after you. What's new, Scooby-Doo? Da-da-dum. The bird did find another clue. The Scooby snacks will be waiting here for you. Na 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 da 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 da. This was my Scooby-Doo show. I had a DVD with 2 episodes. So one with Lindsay Brogana when they were in Las Vegas, another when they all went to the jungle. Hacker Time, Wolf Blood. But this was a show, all right. Oh, and it's all right as well. Tell you what, upon seeing this, I immediately went and searched up for some clips from Hacker Time, and look, and it was just so good. Oh my God. I remember once they had Isabel Clifton and Matthew Ashford from Hetty Feather. We're analysing Hetty Feather at the moment. And I was watching the blooper where a cutout of Matron Bottomley was on, and she said, "You're right, fuckers." I hope that captures on the audio, because I don't want that to be taken out of context. But anywho, there was cut out of Matron that said Hacker's quote. And Matthew Ashford couldn't help himself but laughing. But Isabel kept a straight face throughout. Wolf Blood, yeah. Operation Ouch. Newsround specials on dyslexia. Arthur, Lion, and another edition of Newsround. Tuesday, Arthur, Dennis and Nasher. Another Horrible Histories. Yeah. Tracy Beaker again, winging it. Copycats, I remember this. Oh, this was a show. Bear behaving badly. Oh, Mr. Prank. Plank. Barney. Oh, God, look how young Barney looks. And Ned the Bear. Why did they cancel this? Deadly Art. Disaster Chefs. Style download. I'll go to Friday download later on. Another Am I High? Shaun the Sheep, Pet Squad, another Wolf Blood. Another Shaun the Sheep. Tracy Beaker returns. And here we go. So, same stuff, different day. Hacker Time again. Why don't they have Hacker Time on? Oh, let's see. Yeah, that was. Oh, yeah, I remember that too. The dad in the show was in Phoenix Nights. He was the drummer of Les Alanos. So now after watching Phoenix Nights, that's all I can think of. You see, we need to bring Hacker Time back. If they brought back Hacker Time and TV Burp, that would be good. Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated. I didn't mind this show. Fun fact, Crybaby Clown is voiced by Mark Hamill. About right. So, on my birthday, October the 17th, 10 years ago, Danny's House again with the aliens. Am I High again? Oh. Why does it take the CBBC webpage? But if you watch this episode and watch some of the gymnasts, I think one of those is a certain Jessica Lord. I don't know if it's true or not. I'm correct me if I'm wrong, but for those who don't know, Jessica Lord is an actress. She was in The Next Step. She played Lola. She was also in a show called Find Me in Paris, and she's a brilliant actress. Like, she did a really convincing Canadian accent. Also she was in recently. Oh, it was with the Red SPD Ranger, the Red SPD Power Ranger. Ransom. She did a great Russian accent in that. So, yeah, great actress. Hacker Time again. Spartacle Mystery. I didn't watch this. I never did. Blue Peter, this. No, you're not Blue Peter. This is Blue Peter. Barney, Lindsay. Well, Barney's all right. Yeah, Radzie's okay. Lindsay's not bad, but she's not Helen. She ain't Helen Skelton. She ain't Helen Skelton, my friend. Story of Tracy Beaker again. And on Friday, Horrible Histories again. In the evening, I don't remember Scoop. Hacker Time with Joe Pasquale. Dragons, Raiders of Burke. And after what happened in Phoenix Nights, Den Perry opened up a prison and called it the Slammer. Yeah, I like the Slammer. It's hard seeing him in a different role after Phoenix Nights. So you remember when Ted Robbins burnt down the club? And if you watch Phoenix Nights, you'll understand. And this Friday download. Oh my God, Ariana Grande. Bloody hell, Harry. Ariana Grande on Friday download. Hold on a moment. So that was on my birth week. Hold on a moment. Me and My Monsters. I remember that. I'm just going around looking. Yeah, I remember Me and My Monsters and immediately getting freaked out by a scene with bogies in it when there was a bogey in the jar, and it really made me uncomfortable. Hotel Trouble as well. Bloody hell. Deadly Mission Madagascar, School of Silence. God, this was when CBBC was at its best. The BBC as a whole, I should say. So yeah, that was just a quick analysis video. I'd like to thank you very much for watching. Oh, before I end, Gallifrey Falls update. So I have finished the dialogue. So I'm nearly done with it. So all I've got to do is do the green screens with the space battle, or with a bit of the space battles, because there are segments set in space. So do the green screens to that. Grammar check, grammar and spelling check, export Act 3, then do the same with Acts 1 and 2, and then hopefully I'll put them all on Clipchamp, and as I say, I'll export them, and then the project may be completed. I'll also do a little introduction thing as a little welcome, and this is what to expect. So yeah, thank you very much for watching this episode. I'll see you all in the next one. So goodbye, good night, and follow the buzzards.